say you can save him, but what does that mean? What kind of life will he have?
What kind of suit is this? It's not a suit, it's you. What the hell did you do to me?
What's up everybody, Night Batman here, and I wanted to give my little trailer review on the first ever trailer for RoboCop. I was so excited when I saw this trailer because RoboCop is again like one of the many things that made up my childhood. I love the three originals, even though people hated the third. I honestly love the third, but I love the first the most. Second, not so much. I heard about the reboot, I was not so excited or amped about it, but when I see the trailer now, it's like they're going in a pretty good direction. It's going slightly different, but well, let's just talk about it first. They changed the origin. Alex Murphy goes up to open his car, it explodes, so that's pretty much how he's forced to be RoboCop, which kind of sucks because I was hoping he would get his body blown to crap like in the first movie by shotguns, but I guess we'll have to make do with this. But then another thing that sucked was that he has a freaking hand, a normal human hand. What's cool is how they're going with a more serious tone, which is great because it will help for making some good characterizations with all the people in the story. One thing that I also noticed was how there won't be any Lewis in this movie, as opposed to the first, second, and third, who was originally RoboCop's partner. And if this turns out and she doesn't appear in the movies at all, I won't be too disappointed. It just kind of sucks that she won't be there, but the emphasis again will be on RoboCop. The actor they chose for this movie was delivering a good performance as Alex Murphy, and he actually was pretty cool in this suit. Now onto the topic of the suit actually. First off, they showed their version in the gray or silver color, but then if you actually look closely in one of the scenes in the trailer, you actually see the original look of the RoboCop suit from the original three movies, which I thought was a nice little nod. But I just wish that they didn't show something like that in the trailer. They should have saved that in the movie, so you know, fans like us could have just really geeked out over it when we saw it. And then they go on to explaining how his suit is black now, where they're trying to go for something more tactical. I'm kind of opposed to it because it was totally fine with silver, but then I guess they're trying to go in a direction that's their own, so I'm kind of letting it slide and just waiting to see how it'll go. But the suit still looks pretty good. Again, it's just that hand that I have a problem with. The big thing that I'm glad that they kept is the leg holster. And when I saw it, it was so high tech. Definitely what I would expect from a modern reboot of RoboCop. But what caught me off guard was how it was on the left side, and also the gun that was on the holster also kind of folds out, and it's not exactly a pistol, which seemed like a big upgrade. And I actually do kind of miss the pistol, but I guess what they're trying to do is really up the first three and push it further than they can. So hopefully they don't push it too far and can kind of keep it a little somewhat grounded, even though it's going to be hard to do. But I want to see what they can do with that. Actors in this movie are great. The actor playing Alex Murphy, I think he's going to do a great job just from that trailer. He sounds way more interesting compared to the Comic-Con interview. And also he delivered that great epic line from RoboCop 1 just perfectly. He like nailed that line.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
And also some other supporting characters played by Gary Oldman, Michael Keaton, and Samuel L. Jackson. I have huge faith in this cast, and even Alex Murphy's wife, I think she looks like she's gonna do a good job, and they could have some pretty good chemistry in the movie. I'm also liking how the trailer shows some good human drama. It feels like it'll stand out way more than it ever did in the originals. There's also one shot we got of Ed 209, and the way he looks in this movie is pretty good for a reboot, especially a modern telling. The only complaint I had was that the turrets were a little too small. They didn't look as threatening or as powerful as in the originals, but it's okay because the way he moves and everything, it looks a lot smoother than the originals, because you know that's the upside to modern day computer graphics. And I'm liking how the robots look in this, but then at the same time with the robots we don't get much human villains, so that pretty much explains why it's getting a PG-13 rating, I guess. But hopefully there will be some human enemies, and I'm actually hoping to see a little blood in there because RoboCop started out as a pretty violent movie, and I just want to see them go that route again and not be too scared to get their hands dirty, you know? It was even hard to believe that trailer was 2.5 minutes long. It was one of the fastest 2.5 minute trailers I've ever seen, to be honest. So overall the trailer was definitely enough to get people excited over. I know it got me excited over, and it's also got a lot of people in uproar because they're questioning why this reboot should even be made, or just how terrible the suit looks and how uninterested they are. But I'm really interested to see where they'll go with this. It's good to go in watching reboots with an open mind because they can really surprise you, and it's good to see how a story can go in a different direction and whether or not it can succeed on it. And that's what I'm hoping for RoboCop. If you guys have not seen the trailer, I will link it down below or somewhere in the video. If you guys have seen it and have enjoyed it as much as I did, please feel free to comment below, say what you liked or disliked about it, and hopefully RoboCop will do a great job at paying respects to the first three and also doing some really great original stuff of its own. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's been my review of the RoboCop trailer. Really excited to go online and watch it again and see what other stuff I might have missed. But thank you again for watching. Have a great day, weekend, week, whatever it is, and take care.